What's up, YouTube, forums, marketplaces, etc.? This is JC from FanOnet Software. I'm not going to go into how ProBomber works. I've done that in previous videos. You already know how it works if you've seen them videos. I'm just going to go over the new changes in the recent versions here, just to show you what the bomber is now capable of doing. Before, we used to have to rely on a set of preset carriers that were included with ProBomber. So you'd get a lot of people asking me, what work with this carrier? We eliminated that question by adding in custom carriers now, to where you don't, if ours isn't listed, we don't have your carrier listed in the database programmed in, you can simply add your own custom carriers now and make them work. So you can pretty much bomb any carrier that you have the information of. Of course, we still have the international carrier list. It's pre-built in. You can use those. These are the latest couple updates ago. We put in all these international carriers. Now it's US, Canada, and international. And with the addition to the custom, you can pretty much do whatever you want. Add in your own custom carriers, and should be compatible with almost any cell phone now. Up here will tell us where the current gateway we're using. We still have all the regular presets as before, but as you see, custom is the new one. The phone lookup detail still the same. No changes on this. Showed before how to use that in previous videos, so I'm not going to touch on that. Custom SMTP servers also can be used now with ProBomber. If you don't want to use the ones we included and you have the information on your custom SMTP, you can now use that instead of one of the presets as well, making this totally flexible to where you can set any carrier, any SMTP you wish. Still supports the attachment sending if the carrier that you're using supports MMS and allows you to send attachments. Everything else pretty much the same on that. The UniBomber has not changed much since we started with that. That's pretty much all the same, and it's been explained before in previous videos, so not going to touch on that. Going to move on over to the email bomber. This has changed. The big change to this was, again, instead of using our preset SMTP servers, we now added the ability to add your own custom SMTP. As long as you have the information for it, you can use that instead of using the pre-programmed ones when you email. Everything else in the email is pretty much still the same. You can set the server to your custom server and bomb from whatever input you put into the custom server fields. This is a new big feature here. This took a lot of work to perfect and get this all working right, going, but makes life a lot easier. If you want to take the time to fill in your, say you bomb a lot of the same people a lot of time, and you have a list of people that you hit a lot. This allows you to take the time out to pre-program this quick load manager. And at this point in time, before it only supported telephone number, I do believe email and something else, password. Now all the fields can be pre-filled out, so that whenever you're ready to bomb that person, all you got to do is simply take on their name and what SMTP server you're going to use to bomb them with. Select both. Select if you wanted to go to a phone bomb or an email bomb. Send the bomber and you're ready to go. I'll give you a quick example of this as I fill in the information here. Subject, message. See, all this is included where before in the simple victim manager you couldn't do half of what is able to be done now with this quick load manager. Also supports up to 10 victims it'll hold, and 10 SMTP bombing addresses. These are your addresses that you create for bombing, rather they be Gmail, and like I said, we can use custom servers now as well. You just simply program all the information into the quick load manager, and it will automatically save it every time it's closed and every time you close the form. But say you want to make a change on the fly, you can simply go down and click the save button there, and it'll save the information for us and allow loading of the bomber immediately without having to restart the form for it to save the information. As I just showed you right there, it's saved. But if we close it, whether we hit the save button or not, we reopen it after the form's closed, it will open back up and show us all the information that we haven't put in there. And like I said, you take your time and you put in all this. This is going to make your life so much easier when it comes to bombing. It's going to set up the bomber for you much faster. I'll show you here, starting with the SMS. If you see the information I have that I put into the quick load manager, it quickly puts it into all the right fields on the bomber, and so where we basically just have to hit start bombing and we're ready to go. Saves a lot of time, lets you save the victims in there quickly so that you can move from one victim to the next quickly. You can change SMTP servers out very quickly. For instance, you hit a max limit on maybe Gmail, you can have another account ready to go. Simply tick it, reload it, and you're ready to start firing more bombs again. Makes life easier, bombing faster, and overall it's just a great addition to the new update. And sure, a lot of people will find this a lot helpful. As you can see, we can also do the same thing with the email by using the quick load manager to load up our email bomber as well. This is the newest updates, just giving you a quick little view of what has changed here recently. This is Pro Bomber version 2.2. Hope you enjoyed. Check it out. More updates will be coming, and as I always say, all the updates are free to current customers, so whenever there's an update, you pay nothing for it. Thanks for watching.